sad day today. Looking at my producer's face. She's gone red already, which means she's about to burst into tears. If she doesn't cry, I'm going to punch her. No tears. But this is my last solo ep, and that means that Thursday is our last ep ever of Two Girls, One Pod. But this podcast has come to an end. Sadly, wasn't my decision. Wasn't a lot of people's decisions, actually. Everyone that I work with was really upset as me, and they weren't the ones losing money. So I don't know what they're crying about. But it's beautiful to know that, you know, you work with these people and they actually really enjoy you. Firstly, I'd just like to say thank you to you, the listener, because you've been listening to me and I really appreciate it. I really do love getting your DMs and emails and feedback and things to talk about and what you like and what you don't like, or what an episode has done for you. I really do appreciate you letting me know. Don't ever think that just because I may not reply doesn't mean I haven't read you. I'm not the best at replying. I do try though, but I could be doing it all day. Sometimes I just read your beautiful DMs and they touch my heart so much that I need to tell someone, mostly my producer. And then we get talking about things and then I never end up getting back to the person that sent it to me. But believe me, I'm talking about you. You've done something for me. And it seems like I have ignored you, but I haven't, because you've gotten in there. You've gotten into my heart and I've gotten into yours. And what is more beautiful than that? Podcasting is such a wonderful medium. And it's very different to radio. It's very different to TV. It's different to everything. There's nothing like it. And I see now, you know, the power of podcasting as a medium. So a couple of thank yous I'd like to make. Pigface, I'd love to make a thank you to her. That's my producer giving me pig face at the moment through the screen. Firstly, you know, I'd like to thank the listeners. Secondly, I'd like to thank my dogs for somehow staying as quiet as they possibly could. Thank you to everyone for actually loving the little tippy taps and sounds in the background. I know how many of you quite loved it, and that warms me. Everyone that I work with, Hannah Bowen, Lizzie Baxter, our editor, Adrian, Walton, amazing job. Higher up, we've got Ricardo, Bardon, and Rachael Corbett, who runs this whole ship. Beautiful, incredible people. I've learned so much from the 2 years that I've worked with you all. Rachael, Hart, my producer, you have my heart forever. I've not worked with a producer who's been so kind, so understanding, empathetic, compassionate, passionate. You're not even 30 yet. You won the 30 Under 30 award for Best Human in the World. Like, that's the best award ever. I'm just, every time we've worked together, talked, emailed, text, WhatsApped, every time you've just always had my best interests at heart. You've always thought about me and you've never not let me know what you think. And it's always been with so much kindness, so much respect. Like, you don't get a lot of bosses respecting you. And I know that you're not my boss, you're my colleague, but you ran this and you helped me, you know, come back from the edge of things sometimes, you know, and you just listened. You listened to things that I needed, things that I wanted. And you made sure that things happened because you believed in me, and you always let me know what you thought of me, and it was always so positive and it was always so loving. You gave me probably the best feedback I've ever received. You made me feel seen and heard. And I just wish that for every single person that has a colleague or a boss or just someone that they work with, that I wish this for everyone, that you somehow duplicate yourself. Just don't stop doing it. Keep following your passions. Keep being the person that you are, because you're perfect. And you've made my life so incredibly rich over the last 2 years. I love you too. You've really enriched my life, and I could not thank you enough. And I'm going to miss you so much. So much. I'm going to miss this show, and I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss Nova. I'd like to thank Nova for even having me and, supporting me and standing by me. These things are decided because of business. It's what we're a part of. So you got to go with it. And there is nothing we could do to stop, business making the decision that it was making. So saying that, goodbye to Two Girls, One Pod. Thank you to all of the guests, the wonderful guests that I've had, all women, all empowering, just beautiful, vulnerable, honest women who've allowed me into their lives and them into your lives, telling us things that they may never have said ever before. Thank you for coming on and giving us that time. I'll never forget any of it. And you know what? This podcast is always going to be around. You can listen to any of your favorite episodes anytime. I get beautiful DMs from people saying, I love this particular episode. I have it saved. And it makes me feel good when I listen to it. So listen to all of them. There's some that if you've missed, go back and listen to them. They may have dated. Who cares? There'll be something in there for you. Shall I leave you with a useful fact? I mean, that's what I'm here for. What else? I'm going to let Rachie choose this one. Rachie, we've got, you can either have pull out all the stops or can't hold a candle to. Which one would you like, the first or the second? She's putting up number 2. Can't hold a candle to. Can't hold a candle to you, my love. No one can hold a candle to you or me or any of you, actually. The origin of it is 1600s. Oh, they didn't bath much back then. I don't even think there was underwear around. If it was, there was pantaloons. They stunk. Not got nothing to do with this. During the 1600s, while an apprentice worked under a master to learn their craft, sometimes the only task they were given was to hold the candle and provide light while the master worked on a project. Very important if you ask me. Very important. You'd lose a hand if you didn't have that little guy holding a candle. So if they couldn't hold the candle properly, they were considered worthless. I don't know if this is hold a candle to someone. Maybe it is. I don't know. I reckon this website could be, it sends little stink bombs every now and then just to see if we're all awake. So if this is the real one, I don't know. But who can't hold a candle properly? Honestly, what kind of house did this kid grow up in? A dark house? Maybe he did. But it's just a straight hold, mate. Hold the candle. I'm assuming it's maybe a little bit like when you get your phone out with your torch on it and someone goes, no, hold it there. No, you're casting a shadow. Could be a bit like that, but probably more like the candle was on a side that was hot wax dripping on his mentor's hands and he's being burnt and, but I mean, it's a candle. How hard is it to hold? No one holds a candle to you, my love. No one. Sorry, I was just looking at myself when I said that. She's laughing. She's laughing. I'd like to also thank my producer for her brilliant accents. Rach, come on. Can you come on, please? Because
I can, but just this once.
I'm breaking the rules. This is Rachael Hart, everyone. Rachel's grandparents are from the north of England, and she does their north of English accent the best. So please show everyone just how obsessed I've been with it.
Hey, Yvie, what you want? What you asking for?
Isn't it what is it, a Scouser?
It's a Scouse accent, yeah.
Oh, it's the best. And I've not got a candle to it, have I?
No, you get close. Your Irish is way better than mine, though.
Yeah, look, but I go to other regions of Northern England, and that's what stuffs me up. You stay in that one Scouser area. So, everyone, I'm really glad that you get to hear her voice finally, because I've been describing this woman for months. So goodbye, and come over to my new podcast. I won't say anything about it right now, but if you want to know about it, come over to my Instagram. Thank you all again. Remember to spread your wings. Spread your cheeks when you're doing a poo on the toilet. No, don't do that. You'll give yourself a hemorrhoid. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for listening. That's it. Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Today was gonna be the day they were gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you got to do. So I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.